Okay guys, so they just released the patch notes in game, which I've been waiting for. They left it till the last minute. This is over on the Asia server, and we've got like 14 hours before the update actually happens. They finally dropped them, and all I can say is holy shit, there is a lot in these patch notes, and we are getting a ton of extra and free stuff throughout this patch, which is really exciting to me. It is a bit of a dead period in the game after the mega hype of like Summer Noel into Julius. Now we're in a bit of a lull, but it does look like they've got a bunch of stuff going on, and they are upgrading our rewards, giving some more quality of life. We get a free Summer Yuno and Paige as well, which I love that they're doing this and distributing these characters this way to be able to skip seasons and stuff like that. So let's get into it. So this is the patch notes, essentially. Update details. We obviously get chapter 7, cool beans. We got the banners. I'm not going to go too in depth into the banners. Event update. We got the 7-day attendance. So we're going to get some goodies from attendance, which is always nice. Just basically log in every day. We've got the DICE event coming from January 18. So that's basically from the update, which is huge. I love the DICE event. They announced this over on Twitter a while back. The DICE event is so good, especially for free to play, getting that stamina, which I know some people say, what do you need? Like, dude, I just still need stamina. I'm desperate for stamina on both my accounts. It's just, it is what it is. Event details, yada, yada, yada. Then we are going to have the bingo event. So that's obviously going to run for that period. And then after a week, we're going to get the bingo event as well. They're going to overlap for a week as well. So each of them is 2 weeks period, but they're a week apart from when they drop, which is fantastic. So bingo, keen to see what we get exactly from the bingo. Last one was pretty decent reward, so I'm happy with that. Special festival attendance, so I'm assuming that means it's another login. So this is going to be the standard 7-day attendance, and this is going to be the special festival attendance. So it looks like we're going to have a daily claim for 14 consecutive days. So we got a 7-day login reward, a 14-day login reward. Burning time events, which obviously we have these all the time for the different things, but this is just letting us know how they're going to rotate through. So we're going to kick it off with the raid, then the arena, then the dispatch, and then the Spire of Honor. Cool beans. Not too much crazy to cover in that. Limited time mode update. So we're getting the raid back again with the Betelgeuse, the first raid we had, okay? I'm just going to shut up there. Event details, defeat the boss raid, yada, yada, yada. Happy days. Spire of Honor, once again, good rewards from this bad boy as well. There are 15 levels of enemies, defeat different enemies. Dude, I swear to God, if they give us a purple carved stone for speed, I'm just going to absolutely flip out. It'll be like the most exciting thing in the world to me, but I know they ain't going to do it. So that is that one. Arena gameplay update. So we've got an event arena. Now, it's event, so I'm assuming it runs alongside the normal arena, and I'm assuming it's going to be PvP arena, because if we go to event details, this is a limited time mode. During this period, healer and defender mages are forbidden in the arena. So on this wording, I'm not too sure. You guys let me know if you played JPKR and saw something like this, but when it does this, I feel like it's going to be a separate arena mode that doesn't allow them. But the way this bit's worded makes me think it's like the normal arena. Defender mages and healers are going to be forbidden. So I'm honestly not too sure. Or it's just going to be an event thing in itself where you just can't use them and they're calling it arena, but it's not like PvP arena. I'm not too sure, but I don't give a shit because it's the next line that's the important thing. You can receive SSR Swimsuit Yuno and SSR Swimsuit Yuno skill page at the final result phase if you reach a certain rank within this limited time event arena. So because it has ranks as well, this is where I'm actually confused on how this event is going to work. I'm hoping it's fairly easy for everyone to get the free Yuno, but that is pretty sick. I'm assuming it's just like you got to reach a certain amount of points, do a certain amount of battles, and that should be just about it. But we'll have to wait and see. But in general, I'm pretty happy that they're giving us the free SSR Yuno with his skill page, which, like I said, like they did with the Asta, like they're doing with him. I'm hoping they do the same with Vanessa. But I really like this way of them skipping banners that they know no one cares about, or skipping units that no one's going to summon for, to basically just speed us up. But like I said, we are in a lull at the moment where we are in still saving phase. So we are still in this situation where people are getting time to save for units because we are still getting less optimal banners, but the absolute trash banners that they think absolutely no one's going to pull on, well, then they're just giving us that for free. So I think it's fantastic. You can use Event Arena coins to exchange for SSR Swimsuit Yuno and SSR Swimsuit Yuno skill page in the exchange center. So ignore what I just said there. So everyone should be able to get the coins, and that's where you get it. And it looks like you can get bonus ones from the from your ranking and stuff like that. So once again, I don't really know too much on that one. I'll let you guys know once I find out more. But that event is going to be a nice one because hey, we get freebies, so that's always welcome. Squad gameplay update, squad challenge. So we've got the same thing. We've just gone through it all. Now, then we go into the squad boss, standard stuff. Now, this thing annoys me. Attention, once you leave or switch a squad after the matching period of any squad related event, you cannot attend the event or receive any rewards this time. This happened to me on my Asia server account. And I basically, because I was in a dead guild, I was like, okay, let's swap. I feel like this is a stupid thing. You guys let me know if I'm being an idiot on this take. I'm happy to have a bad take, but I feel like you should just not be able to participate for the rest of the day. Or like even make it 2 days to be safe so that no one's abusing this system. But to me, like, why are you forbidden for like a whole 2 weeks of events and stuff like that just because you joined a different guild? Like rule me out for 2 days and then let me back in. I think it's just a really poor, because it's not until these events start that people realize, oh shit, I'm in an inactive guild. I should probably shift around and get in a more active guild. And then you get absolutely boned for it. I'm not a big fan of this. You guys let me know if I'm just having a bad take there, but that is my take at the moment. Happy to be wrong. All right, other updates: chapter unlock event and bond patrol star accumulation event. So because we're getting more chapters, we're getting those events extended to give us more free summons and more free black crystals. That is fantastic. I'm wrapped with that. I'm wrapped to be getting more free shit. It's all good signs. Hopefully they keep speeding up the story for us, giving us more chapters because it means more free summons. Hey, I ain't gonna complain about it at all. Package, okay, season 3 package updates. Okay, cool beans. I'm not a spender. Battle pass, once again, not really too stressed on that one. Reach of mileage goals. Yep, cool beans. Game optimizations. Okay, so here's a bit of quality of life. Added receive all function to playtime event. Cool, makes it easier. I always just, if I'm not doing anything, I'll just open up my computer, chuck on my emulators, let them sit there, come back and collect them. Now I only have to click one button to collect them all. That's happy days. Optimize receive all function from mission daily. Now you can receive milestone rewards together. Cool. Honestly, it never really triggered me too much, but that's cool. Optimize the UI for Black Crystal and Premium Black Crystal. So I know they already did a UI. I'm tipping that what that means is in this home screen, they're going to display them both side by side. That would be the change I think they would be making. Added a notification pop-up when consuming premium black crystals. That is a good like fail-safe for people not to get shafted on the whole bad display of black crystals. Obviously they did do like a hot fix to fix it up a little bit, but that is a good adjustment for them to put in to make it a bit better. Remove the power limitation on this one's actually huge. Remove the power limitation on skip and dispatch. So now as soon as you've cleared a stage, you can dispatch that shit. Like, that is so nice. Like, you don't even have to like grind up to that, what is it, like 198k power, 200k power to be able to dispatch. Now that doesn't matter. You just clear it and then you dispatch. At least that's the way I'm reading into this, which I think is really nice for everyone. Like, it's just a good quality of life being able to dispatch, because then if you're like, you know, if you're not quite that powerful and you're still someone who goes around and breaks all the boxes in the world, then you can dispatch and go do that, as opposed to what I have to do on my Asia server account because it's not powerful enough, where I have to like just, you know, do my auto battles and then come back at a time when I'm not doing auto battles and do it. It's not a massive thing, but I think it's really nice quality of life. And also for those stages that are harder and you have to manual to clear, now you can just go in and dispatch them without having to have that power rating. So it just makes it makes you have access to those quality of life a bit earlier, which I do like. Important notice, when maintenance begins, the game will forcibly, yeah, whatever, all that shit. Now, also, on top of this stuff, we also have the Hall of Illusions reward adjustment, which is giving us essentially access to an extra 2 UR accessories and 2 LR accessories and a bunch of extra black crystals. So essentially what they've done here is at stage 75, they've added a UR accessory summon chest ×2 plus 300 black crystals. 85, which is one that a lot of people will get stuck on if you don't have yourselves a Raya. But this one is going to give you an extra 12, like an extra 10 pull and an LR accessory. And then 95 is give you an extra 10 pull and an LR accessory. So they've boosted these rewards as well. There's a lot in there. So that is it, guys. Like I said, a massive patch coming, heaps of free stuff, free summons, free black crystals, free Yuno, all the burning times, all the raids, the guild stuff. Like there's just so much shit coming. I think it's pretty good considering we're in a bit of a lull. We're in a period where a lot of people are saving summons, but you're also generating a ton from all this stuff in the game, which I think is pretty solid. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.